Now, here's a question for you that also came from some of your work, and I'm just wondering, why is being proactive? How do you be proactive on LinkedIn? And you said it's essential, but tell us more about why.
Okay, in the TEDx talk, I was talking about being proactive about who's in your network.
Okay.
So again, getting back to Mike, who had no one in his network that he trusted because he had never initiated the invitations. He had always been someone who either decided yes, no, yes, no. He had never initiated. So I think, and so for some people who say, oh, I never invite people, their network is not going to be that good. So
Yeah.
you want to be proactively, I think, again, if you're spending a few minutes every day, think about who did I talk to today? That should be part of your everyone's routine too. Who did I meet with? Who did I talk to? Let's invite them to connect. Who am I
Okay.
doing business with this week? Who am I speaking with on a panel? Who am I engaging with on Facebook? Or like all the different people that we come in contact with during the week that we're working with should be people that we would send a personalized note and connect with.
Okay. Okay. So if you have a large network, then just well, already, and some people have 35, 40,000 people, but maybe a lot of them are not so great, but that's a pretty large network. I do suggest they proactively approach them. Is that writing good articles? When you say proactively, is that what that kind of means?
The word
Okay.
proactive can be applied in a lot of ways. It can
Okay.
be
To LinkedIn. Okay.
okay. So first of all, proactively inviting people to connect. That's
Okay.
number one.
Yeah, okay.
The second thing is being proactive in terms of how you engage. So not just there are people that come onto LinkedIn, just sit back and say, my profile's good. How come I don't get any action? You've got to be proactive in terms of engaging, commenting, finding content, searching for people, connecting. All it's a whole thing that you're doing. And then the third thing is you can be proactive in your messaging. If you just say, oh, I get these terrible messages, okay, you get terrible messages. What kind of messages do you send out? Do you send out really good quality messages? Because if you're proactively sending out good quality messages, you'll get good quality messages back. So being
What
proactive is across the board.
what makes up a good quality message? What?
A good quality message. First of all, I do a whole class on messaging because there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of really bad messages, Glenn, and you've mentioned this. There's a lot of really bad messages. So first of all, I don't send I typically am not sending messages out to strangers. I'm sending out messages to people that I know, and it's personalized and it's meaningful and it's valuable and it's about them. I'm not going to send a message and say, here's my stuff and here's my class and here's my book. I just would never do that. But I would send a message. Maybe I learned something that was interesting for someone, or I read something about their company. I could send a message. I heard this about your company and congratulating people, whatever. It's very personal and it's very focused on them because people care about themselves. They don't care about here. They don't want to hear your message about yourself.